we're not gonna eat a bunch of bad food and ask God to protect us and not let us be overweight and give us great health. It reminded me of when the devil tempted Jesus and told him to jump off.
Yeah.
And Jesus said, "You don't tempt God."
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of I kind of see that way
definitely.
too. And it's like, bruh, why are we feeding ourselves and that food, drinks, anything that we put in our body, like anything, it could like, and it's amazing how the Bible is, because that, like we were saying, with those few scriptures, it has different context to it. So it can mean one thing, but then it also can mean another.
I used to think, man, I just pray over anything and I'm good, right? So my mind was just like, I don't care, what I eat. The Bible says just pray over it, and He'll sanctify it. He'll clean it up. That's not what He was talking about. He wasn't talking about you could just eat anything and He'll clean it up, right? What He's saying is, if there's anything that's in there, like let's say you got parasites inside your food, He's taking all of that stuff out. But if you're eating a whole bunch of Twinkies, like He's not taking the sugar out. Like that's not how this works. You know what I mean? Like,
become healthy all of a sudden.
Yeah, like that's not what He was saying.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fisherman Pod. I'm your co-host O, and to the right of me is
Just.
What's up, my brother?
Good, bro. How you feeling?
Good. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. I don't really like saying happy holidays. That's what people say. Like they try to X out Christmas and stuff.
Oh, well, no, I just be, because it's like, it's not Christmas time yet.
I know.
It's like, but no, happy Thanksgiving. This is low key, like crazy. My favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Hey, cause you a big back.
No, it's not even that. Like, this is probably the most, we kind of, Christmas, we get together, but it's like, it's more of like our intermediate close circle of the family, like
Mm-hmm.
where we get, on Thanksgiving, we kind of get close friends, family. That's the time that we do that. So,
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Nah, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Cause you get gifts.
Nah, it's not. I don't know. I like the feel. Like it just seems like everybody's happy around that holiday. Even though I know they're not, but it just seems the atmosphere is more like jolly. You know what I mean? Not Santa Claus jolly, but
just
you know
jolly.
what I mean? Yeah.
Speaking of Santa Claus, do you think, before we start, do you think Santa Claus is bad?
Do I think Santa Claus is bad? I think because he's really based off of a real character, like Saint Nick, like a real saint, But I think how they made him out to be, because it's like it takes away from the real reason of Christmas. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say like bad, like bad. I wouldn't teach my kids. I don't teach my kids Santa Claus, but
like I get not teaching your kids Santa Claus, but like I think in like the Santa Claus movie, or a lot of times I think it's just cool to see like an actual good character that's not like wilding out and stuff. Like I think the concept of like Saint Nick and all that is actually like good.
It's a good concept.
But then like in reality, like anything in the world, God has a perfect plan for that for that thing. It could be even like alcohol, marijuana, all of that has a purpose, and there's a good purpose for it. But the world perverts it. So it's like, but some people just like, bro, we don't like, Santa's not like, it'd be like, you can't even say the word Santa, and it's like, dag, dog, like, it's not like I don't think it's a demonic, it's not like Halloween kind of thing where you can't really make anything good out of Halloween. Like, youngins getting cavities, and it's the holiday for, I think demons just be, honestly and truly, I think that's like, the night demons really just be getting active, bro, in my opinion. But, yeah, I just wanted to.
I mean, like that's kind of like if you look in deep into it, like which most people don't, but I do just because I like stuff like that. Yeah. Like if you really get deep into it, like why Halloween was made and stuff, like it really is a demonic holiday. Like the devil actually uses that. People who come out of Satanism, they kind of know more. Where like I like to read books about that stuff. Yeah. They were like, nah, like Halloween, like the devil really uses Halloween. You know what I mean? No, like he really uses full moons and things of that nature. Like it don't come from nowhere. Yeah. But I wanted to talk about like health, like for a Christian, because I'm talking about like not mental health, not just mental health, but more so like the body and eating right and exercising, because I think a lot of people look past making like they look over taking care of the temple. And a lot of people die before the time because they're not good stewards over what God's given them. And the body, like God has given you life. And we kind of gloss over our body and not just eating right, not just exercising, but even rest. And so talking about that kind of lifestyle, I don't think a lot of Christians like the kind of, I don't want to say it's not taboo. It's just like,
We don't think about
yeah,
it.
it's not really thought about. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are missing out on a lot of stuff in their life just because they're not taking care of their life. You know what I mean? And so, you got to love others like you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you can't even love others. So, so I just want to talk a little bit about that.
It kind of popped in my head when you was talking, like, by his stripes we are healed, right? And he took the infirmities and all that, right? So, like, it's a part of the promise and what we inherit in becoming a believer, right? But I think sometimes we get so fixated on what the Bible says that we kind of forget that there's still a natural side of things. Like, we still have, it says in the word, faith without works is dead. So it's still a works or work that has to be done. And if we don't do it, we can't think that he's gonna do his part, but it's still a part that has to be had, and it's on us to do it. So I think sometimes we miss all the time, like just in general, we miss the mark. But with health, and I'm a victim of it too. Like, I do it. Like, I don't pay attention all the time, like to like what I'm eating all the time, or if I'm really working out like I'm supposed to and stuff like that. But yeah, we gotta. It's just one of those things where we can't just think it's all on God to do. Like, if we don't take care of our bodies, how are we gonna be able to serve in the kingdom? If we always in the hospital with high blood pressure or dealing with something, if we're not taking care of it, like you said, we die earlier than what we're supposed to. And that's not honoring God, because that's another way of honoring God, is taking care of ourselves. And I think that's like the big thing. It's like we always, in everything that we do, we want to honor ourselves. And I think like the church is important, the assembly is important. I'm not saying that, but our church and the assembly can be anywhere. It's 2 or 3, and he's in the midst. So right now, he's in the midst. So if we're not able to come together, then it's like we missing the point here. So yeah, I definitely.
And it's like really like stretching faith where in areas where you shouldn't need to stretch faith, right? Because you were talking about like by Jesus' stripes we're healed. But if you look at the biblical overall aspect of who God is and how He made us, we're not. He didn't build us to live from miracle to miracle to miracle. Right? That's why Jesus said, "Like, I'm gonna heal you, but if you continue in sin, like something worse is gonna happen to you." You know what I mean? Like, I'm healing you. I'm giving you this miracle, but you can't continue to do what you're doing. That got you in. The reason that got you into this place. So being like good steward over your body, like really that's one of the main things, because you have the gift of life, and your life is being used to bless others. But like you said, if you can't stay on top of that, and you sick and you in the hospital, then how is that going to work, right? And so we kind of spend a lot of time. A lot of people, they feel like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to eat, I don't know, I don't know how to take care of myself. It's like we look up all these other things, right? We find it so important that we have to do this and do that, and we spend so much time on everything else. Well, we can just spend a little bit of time. We can Google, anything nowadays, right? And so it's not hard to figure out, well, what's my blood type? What in my blood type? What should I? Because really your blood type, it kind of shows you what's good for you, what's not good for you. Everybody got a different blood type. Everybody got different things, the way the body operates and how the body takes in food and distributes food different ways. And so like that'll tell you can just go to the doctor and figure that out, right? They'll give you a shot and tell you what you're allergic to, what whatever is going on with you. You can easily find that out, just kind of going to the doctor. And so that's like step number 1. And so instead of just taking all this time with everything else, how about sowing the seed in yourself,
Yeah.
right? Because when you sow that seed will be able to grow, and you'll be able to be a blessing to everybody else.
Yeah.
And so, the scripture that comes to mind, one of many, but 1 Timothy 4:8, it says, "For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come." So when he says that, a lot of people say, "Oh, body exercise it profiteth little." What he's saying is, it still profits, right? Bodily exercise, it profits you. But he says godliness, so bodily exercise profits your body, right? Godliness is profitable unto everything, because that's what, basically that's the promise, not just of the life now, but the one which is to come. But he's saying it still profits. And so we can't look over exercise, eating right, staying fit, being a good steward over our bodies. And so what is being a good steward over your body looks like, right? Many there's many things out there that we can look up and see what it is, but honing in on eating right. I used to think, man, I just pray over anything and I'm good, right? So my mind was just like, I don't care, what I eat. The Bible says just pray over it, and He'll sanctify it, He'll clean it up. That's not what He was talking about. He wasn't talking about you could just eat anything and He'll clean it up, right? What He's saying is, if there's anything that's in there, like let's say you got parasites inside your food, He's taking all of that stuff out. But if you're eating a whole bunch of Twinkies, like He's not taking the sugar out. Like that's not how this works. You know what I mean? Like,
become healthy all of a sudden.
Yeah, like that's not what He was saying, right? And so we have to be able to tell ourselves no, right? And that's what a lot of times fasting comes in. And if you feel like you can't, if you feel like you have to have a lot of sugar, you have to have, your body is craving these things, that's where you have to be like, you know what? Like, Lord, I need help, right? You gotta be real with yourself. Like, look at what's the thing that motivates you to eat wrong? And if you feel like you can't stop that, then that's where, all right, Holy Spirit, can you show me what I can do to replace these things, right? So first we have to acknowledge, okay, I have a problem, I have an issue. And we can't just throw that to the side and be like, well, the Lord will bless my food, like when I pray for it. It's like, no, you have an issue, right? You're overindulging in something that you shouldn't be overindulging in, right? Especially now with processed foods. Back then, they didn't have as much processed foods as they have now. They didn't have processed foods at all. I'm talking about like Bible age, right? It was just like eating off the land and things of that nature. But now it's like we kind of taking that out, putting all of this in, right? All of the sugars, the preservatives, like all that stuff is not good. Like our body wasn't built for that. And so that's why, like in America, you see a lot of people that's kind of overweight is because of what they're eating, right? It's because of what they're indulging in. Some things are genetic, which, again, that's where the Lord comes in. If you feel like something is like, well, I can't eat this way or exercise this way, well, let's just be like, let's not put that to the side. Like, okay, Lord, what is it? What can I do to make sure I'm at as the best health that I can possibly be? And it's not just like, just because somebody has a lot of meat on their bones don't mean that they're overweight. You know what I mean? Like, so that's not even an issue. It's being unhealthy, because you can be skinny and still be unhealthy. You know what I mean? So overweight, underweight, like it doesn't matter. It's okay, what am I doing? What can I do to make sure that I'm at optimal, what's that word? Like performance. Yeah. Right. So what can I do to make sure I'm at optimal performance? That was like the OP and then the P, right? But like I'm I just been like thinking about that a lot, because we talk about mental health, right? We talk about and not just like stress and things of that nature, fear, and a lot of that kind of messes up your body too. But eating right, like you have to eat right. Like we have to eat right now in this day and age, especially with what all the stuff that is being put in the food. Like we can't just pray it away and think that we're good. Like, no, we have to be good stewards. And so as much as you look up everything else, right? As much as we look up, this and that and this. We on our phones
All the time.
all the time. Like, how about you sow into yourself? Like, okay, what can I do to eat right? What can I do? How can I exercise? How can I start off exercising? Yeah, because a lot of people don't want to exercise. They don't like exercising, right? It's too much for them. So what can you do? So what I've learned is you don't just stop, right? You don't just stop doing, like, if you if you're not eating good, you don't just stop eating good. You don't just start. You don't just stop eating the wrong thing.
Yeah.
What you do is you start eating the right thing, right? And when you start eating the right thing, eventually, that stuff that you're craving for, your body's craving for, is gonna not want it anymore, because now you're replacing that with eating the right thing. It's just like what being a good Christian, so to speak, right? You can't just start being good. Like, you got to come to God first, and when you come to God, then that process starts. You just start doing the right thing, and then the wrong thing, you just don't want it anymore. So, that's just kind of been on me heavy lately, just because of there's just so many people who don't really think of it. Like, we're not even thinking about it. It's just, especially when you're young. Hey, because when I was young, I wasn't thinking about eating right, but now I'm like, man, I wake up feeling like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not 20 anymore. You know what I mean? And
I low key, like, even now, like, I can see the difference. And like how important it is, because it's like, although I'm 25, there's a big difference. I think there's a big difference between 25 and 18, like, when it comes to, especially when it comes to your body.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing that. But like, as you was talking, I kind of thought of, like, the parable of the talents, and at the end of it, it says those who are faithful over little are going to be able to get much, and that's still the same thing. That's not just with what God has given. That's food too. That's with our body too. So if we're not faithful over our body, how is He going to think we're going to be faithful over something else? If we're not taking care of ourselves, how are we going to be able to take care of something else? So that's one thing. And then two, people think idols are like
God, little minifigures.
and it's not. It's anything that you put above God, or anything that is hindering you from focusing on God. And and it's not necessarily saying that, like, oh, you like to eat a lot of fast food, or but if you rather do that than what God is telling you, it's become an idol. So it's like, you don't want to get to that place, because God don't. He don't do that. And then also, the last thing earlier you had said, we're not gonna eat a bunch of bad food and ask God to protect us and not let us be overweight and give us great health. It reminded me of when the devil tempted Jesus and told him to jump off. And Jesus said, "You don't tempt God." And that's kind of I kind of see that way too. And it's like, bruh, why are we feeding ourselves, and that food, drinks, anything that we put in our body, like anything, it could, like, and it's amazing how the Bible is, because that, like we were saying, with those few scriptures, it has different context to it. So it can mean one thing, but then it also can mean another. And in this aspect, it's like, why? It's cool to have some Chick-fil-A every once in a while. I even had like 3 years ago, I was at Chick-fil-A, like, almost breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I realized, like, it's cool to have it, but it's not beneficial. It's too much. It's too much for me. And I started feeling like tired and drained and not wanting to do nothing. And it's like, bro, the food was good, but is it worth me not being able to perform and do the things I need to do? And that's just something you got to realize, is like, we're not saying not to have that kind of food, but we are saying in moderation. You have, like, everything that you do, you have to do it in a balance. Even Jesus did stuff in a balance. Like, I'm reading Matthew right now, and God was showing me when Jesus found out John got beheaded, right? Or, hopefully that don't hurt us, but he got beheaded. And Jesus knew his balance. He knew that he needed to get away. Jesus knew a lot of, like, he took time to have the balance of teaching and then filling himself up. We have to have the balance of the spiritual side of things, and then also handling our natural stuff. And I feel like as Christians, we so focused on, well, the Bible says this, so I don't got to do nothing. And it's like, bro, like, it's not what it's
It's not what it
saying.
said,
Like,
yeah,
you
at
still
all.
have work to do.
Yeah.
Or like, they'll see when Paul got bit by the snake, and they're like,
Oh,
bro, I can do whatever I want. Like, let me go swim and do all this crazy stuff. And it's like, bro, like you don't call upon the devil.
Yep.
And do things that you know he's gonna use. Don't open the door, like for the devil to attack your body, attack your spiritual life and stuff like that. Because in reality, what I've realized and what I've gone to understand, the devil doesn't have power. Like, and in the same sense, both the devil nor God can do anything unless we give them the reins to do it. So if God can't force you to do something, then don't think that the devil can force you to do something. Exactly. So you kind of gotta
the devil made me do it.
Yeah, and it's like, nah, bro, we open the door. Let's be real. Like, in all practical purposes, like, we have the bandwidth. We have the key. We have the key to allow what happens with us. And I remember when I first really started thinking about my body and why and all that different stuff, and I always used to be like, bro, I just want to look good. And my dad came up to me, he was like, yo, like, why do you want to be healthy, or why do you want to live longer? And he was like, you got to change your viewpoint. And this could help somebody with why you want to eat better, why you want to work out. And it's not just to live longer, but like I said before, it's to live longer and fulfill the purpose and plan that God has for us. That's and in that, we've been kind of harping on it a little bit more often. It's not about us. So the longer that we're on earth and the longer we're able to do what God has in store for us, the more we can reach, the more people we can reach, the more souls that can be saved. And that's the beautiful part about it. It's like we gain a reward of life. And also, like, it's this notion that once you get like 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, you got to be wrinkly and all. Like, bro, you don't have to. Like, it's all about what we're doing. Like, if you want the right looks, if you want the right life at the end of the tunnel, you got to put the work in. It's not given, bro.
Yes,
it's earned.
That's the biggest thing. Like, I think we feel like it's given, like, because Jesus said, you know, I've given you everything. I've given you everything. Like, that's the whole point. Is like what he was saying is, it's freely given to you, right? You still have to work it. Like, it's everything is given to you. Like, you don't have to work for it. You have to work it because it's given to. Like, I don't have to work for His goodness. I don't have to work for the promises. All the promises of God are yes and amen. Is given to me. I just have to work it. And so that's the thing. People don't want to work it, and we just kind of get lazy off of the fact of, I have God's grace. God's grace is the power to do what He's called you to do, right? I'm giving you the power to get wealth, the wisdom to get wealth. I'm giving you the wisdom to do everything I'm telling you to do. You don't have to work for the wisdom. You have to ask me for the wisdom. Why do I have to ask for wisdom if I don't have to do anything? Like, no, you asking for wisdom to do it, to be able to do it. Like, Lord, I don't know how to do it. Well, we have to first call sin, right? For us to change what we're doing wrong, right? Let's just for instance, the sin, right? We have to call it sin. Like, okay, Lord, you know, I'm messing up in this area. I need help. Like, I know this is wrong. You can't just say it's not wrong. You can't just, you know, well, God, Father, forgive me. It's like, no, now you just kind of glossing over God's grace, right? And His mercy. It's like, no, this is wrong. Repent. Then He gives you the power to do what He's called you to do. Hey, I gotta love my wife. She's calling me, but I text her. She probably seen the text now. But you know, you see God's grace and you're saying, well, you know, God's grace and His mercy and, you know, forgive me. It's like no, I'm calling what sin is. I'm calling the sin, and okay, Father, I need help in this area. I need wisdom. Lord, how do I stop doing this, right? Or how do I do this? So with eating right and exercising, okay, Lord, I know that, you know, now I know that you're showing me, you're giving me the word on, well, why am I always tired? Like, why I'm always sluggish? Like why do I feel like I can't accomplish this thing? Or he's giving you the word, okay, maybe it's because of what you're eating. Maybe you gotta watch what you're eating. Maybe because you're not exercising, you gotta watch. You gotta start exercising. And then it's like we don't put our works behind that word, right? Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word. So you're asking God for something. He's giving you the wisdom on it. Well, you're not doing this, or you are doing this, and you need to stop doing this. And then we just like act like we don't hear it. You know what I mean? Because we don't feel like doing it. We don't feel like activating that thing. And so we got to start paying attention to that, because I was asking the Lord before, like man, why I always feel like this? Like, I mean, I'm getting older, and I wasn't never thinking about it because I was the way I was eating, the way I was not exercising, the way it was just like I was just always thinking spiritual. I gotta help these people. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for the kingdom. This is for the kingdom. And I'm missing. I kept hearing like, well, you gotta watch what you're eating. You gotta make sure you're exercising. And I used to just be like, nah, I'm praying over my food, so I'm good. So, like nah, bodily exercise profits little. It's little. I don't got to worry about. And so I'm like, but I kept hearing that.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you keep hearing something? Like, obviously, faith comes by hearing. He's trying to tell you something, right? And so I finally, like, the light started coming on, like, oh, duh, right? You know what I mean? So I just started paying attention to, like, I just processed foods. Oh, like I keep hearing about processed food. I keep hearing about processed food. Like I keep hearing about sugar, and everything I was eating, processed food, sugar. And I was so sluggish, bro. Like I couldn't. Like man, I ain't want to exercise because it's just the way I felt. So I just feel like it's important, like to talk about, like I want to give like little tidbits, every maybe even I would give like the song or at the end of every song, like what can we do? Like you like reading books, right? You got a book club. Like, bro, we can have a food club, an exercise club. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
food club.
Like, let's start. Let's eat this a day. You know what I mean? Like, just cool. Just throw little things like that. You know what I mean?
And it's cool because like you keep each other accountable.
Yep.
And I like what you said too, and it kind of made me think. And the Holy Spirit put a nugget. It's like God's given us, and what He's told me and showed me was He unlocked the door. The key He has the key. He unlocked it. Now all we need to do is start walking through it. Yeah. Like, and that's with everything. Like we just need to start walking through it. Like He did His part. Like that key that Jesus won in hell, bro, unlocked everything. Yeah. That's where like I kind of picture it's like our sins and everything was on the cross. But our promise and blessings was in hell. And Jesus took that, and that key opened up everything for us. And it's like, wow, like it's not really much that we really have to do. And although we might see something as little, He also said a mustard seed turn into a tree, and birds put their nest in it. I ain't never seen a small tree and bird's nest was in it. Every tree that I see with a bird's nest is huge, and it's like it's flourishing and it's doing well. So it's like we just gotta just do, like just push. And like we say all the time, the things that we don't really want to do are the things that we need the most and grow us the most. Yeah. And it's really cool. And health isn't like, and I think especially as men, I feel like we gloss over it because it's like we know it all, or we don't want to hear it, and it's like we should kind of humble ourselves because we really don't know it, and we really don't know our bodies. We don't know ourselves. Like, the only person that truly knows us is God. It says He knows the number of hairs that we have on our head. And just wake up to that point. Like, it's not going to do anything but better us. It's going to suck for a little bit because them french fries smell good. Or, like with me, the sweet tea be banging. Like, it's like, but is it really worth cutting off years on our lives? And it's like, at the end of the day, our bodies are to do nothing but honor and glorify God. And so when people see us, and how can we ask God to, when people see us, they see Him, and we walking around like we just woke up from 10 days from the grave. Like, and ain't nobody going to want to, like, it's not just about how we talk. It's also our appearance. People say don't judge a book by its cover, but bro, if we out here moping and looking like we done came from the grave, like we was Lazarus, bro, ain't nobody trying to get that kind of a blessing. It's just what it is. And the last thing you said was we ask God and we hear. I think we just sometimes we ask God and we be like, well, I just did my part. Like, I just wanted to make sure I asked, so it can't be like I didn't ask. But it's like, asking is only a half of it. We got to start asking God, like, Lord, tell me and show me, but also help me be obedient. And then also, it's 3 things. Let me hear you, let me be obedient, and let me walk in obedience. Because obedience isn't something that just happens one time. Obedience and everything that we do as a Christian is an everyday thing. We die to ourselves every single day. We are obedient to God every single day. It's not a day that we won't hear from God. We should be in constant conversation. And that's the important thing, is like, the conversation isn't a one-way street. We should shut our mouths sometimes and open our ears. My grandmother used to tell me, "You got one mouth and 2 ears for a reason, boy. You better start. You better start listening to this." And it's like, bro, like, me talking isn't. It does a lot, and I think, like we say, me talking should be more so, Lord, show me this. Lord, help me help this person. Let me do this, and then our listening should be way more than our talking. We should spend way more time in our prayer time, just sitting in His presence and just listening. Like, it's amazing. And like we said, bro, when we just honoring God through what we doing, like, bro, like everything. Like, and I think we don't pay attention to the food because it's food. Like, we think it's little, it's minute, it doesn't matter, and it's like every little thing matters to God. Like, everything. He wants us to honor Him in everything. Like, some of His most beautiful miracles are with food. The Israelites with the quail. Jesus fed the 5,000. He fed the 4,000. Like, manna. Like, he did a lot of things when it came to food. Like, so.
And like, if you just think about when we feel like when you feel like that is too much, then that right there is telling you. Or when you feel like I shouldn't have to worry about food, is when you should start thinking about, like, that's a point right there that you need to start thinking about, like, because He might be telling you how to just go. You might need to go this way, bro, sis. You know what I mean? And He will give you the power to overcome. Like, He gives you the power to overcome. He'll show you, all right, I'm giving you this wisdom, right? That's like you say, you ask for it, then you be obedient, right? Then you start to walk in it every day. It's not a one-time thing, because you're gonna need help, because it's real easy to just go get a burger, then come home and cook. Like, it's a lot easier. But if you think about spending that money that you spend and investing that money, you're doing it for the kingdom. Like, I'm doing this. Man, you know how much $5 a day, $10 a day here? If you just, like, man, I'm fasting that, and I'm gonna put this in an investing account and let that money grow. Like, bro, like, a lot of people will be rich. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about God, like, people ask God to bless them, and God has blessed you, but where are you putting it? It's like the Bible talks about putting your money in a bag with holes in it. That's because you're not acknowledging God. You're not doing what He's telling you to do, right? And so we kind of just think of these, nickel and diamond, money here, money here. And you're asking God for something that He's given you already, but what are you doing with it? You're not being a good steward. And so, like, it starts over here as a seed, but that seed grows, not just for good, but for bad. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we mess up our bodies because it's a little seed, and we're not paying attention to where we're sowing the seed to. Like, food is a major thing. Like, people are dying of hunger, right? So food is a major thing. Like, people are dying because they have cancer. Like, cancer is running rampant now. You know what I mean? Like, why? It wasn't like that back then. You know what I mean? Why is it so much worse now? It's because of what we're putting in our bodies. Like, we're not paying attention to that little seed, and we're not making sure that we're sowing it in the right way.
Yeah. So I agree for sure. And it's like, I don't know, bro. It's just, we just have to, like, have a biblical mindset with everything.
Yeah.
And we never want to just overlook and be like, well, this don't matter, or this ain't gonna do nothing for me. Like that's when we, like you said, when we think it's not a problem, or we just overlooking it, then we kind of got to take a step back.
Yeah.
And that's when, like you said, fasting is important, bro, because it's like in those moments of when you really, really want something, and then you can change it and focus on God, it's gonna do nothing but grow you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times too, God might just be telling you stop eating this thing. It might not even be. It could solely be.
Just
and the thing is,
see if you're gonna be obedient. Yeah.
And it's like you ever. I know you heard of it. You heard of this, but like even too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So if you eating apples every single day and you can't go without an apple, that's still equally as bad as you eating a burger because you're acting like you can't do something without an apple. If God's telling you to leave them apples alone, God tell you don't eat off that tree. Don't eat that fruit. Bro, that's just what it is. It's like, bro, like it's not just, and it might not be, he might just tell you don't eat apples for that day because you go to the little fresh market and the apples could be bad. You just didn't know. And now you sick because you weren't obedient. So it's not always just like.
And I want to preface that, like when you say that, some people will glorify eating good, like that's God. Like eating good is not God, but you still use wisdom in everything that you do.
Yeah, and it's like the devil can attack, and just because it's good doesn't mean it's still in the world. Yeah. So bad, like we have recalls on everything, like on cheese, on milk, and it's just like, bro, God, you go to a grocery store and God tell you don't pick up that cheese today, but you really want to grilled cheese, like. But just don't eat that cheese. And next thing you know, you eat the cheese. And we in the hospital for a month. It's like, dang, like if we was just obedient and just moved on. And that's another part of health. Because you don't want to be in the hospital. But because we were disobedient, we didn't listen. Now our health is in jeopardy because we weren't obedient. It's not always about, oh, God just doesn't want me to eat this right now. God's dumb. Bro, God, he wants us to have what we want. But he also wants us to be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Yeah. And I know the context in that moment was he just wanted somebody to obey, which was Saul, and instead of just doing a sacrifice. But also, bro, obeying is better than sacrificing your time, your health, and like just it's just better than that. So, yeah, it's not always about eating good. Yeah. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's just about being obedient. Are you going to listen? Are you going to be willing to sacrifice your favorite food today? Yeah. Like, I think Twinkies are disgusting, but apparently people be slaying the things. And
bro, Twinkies is the jam, bro. You better
them jokes are nasty. But yeah, you can like. I remember somebody this guy I used to watch on YouTube. Bro, he ate Popeyes every day. He ended up being 500 pounds. Bro, there's no way.
That's crazy.
And you know what's crazy too? Working out is great, but eating be 75. I've seen people, they just change their eating habits, and they look like a new person. Yeah. You still want to work out, but it's like, bro, I really think it's really the eating part, bro. Yeah,
it is. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's more so people who, like, work, like, at a job that you moving a lot. Like, because back then, like, when in the old age, they didn't really work out like we work out. Yeah. They was just always like they was in the field, you know what I mean? Like that was their workout. That was their. I mean, like people farm. That's talking about people farming. Oh my gosh! I'm not talking about slaves. I'm talking about people farming and all that stuff they did back then. What is it? What is it called? The what's the name? Age and is it industrial age? Before like that.
They had like the railroads.
Yeah. Like the donkeys and the oxes and all that.
Okay.
In the field.
Stop saying that.
They slayed the calves.
Oh my God.
They did a lot of manual labor is what I mean.
There we go.
But yeah, so it wasn't just like just exercising like how we do, but like now you're right though. Like that's probably the most important part is what you're putting in your body because it distributes where it needs to go to give you that that boost to do what you need to do. So that's that's just really, like I said, like that's just one of the things that's I've really been harping on my.
And it's okay. And I'm gonna say something as well. it is okay to slam the food during Thanksgiving if the Lord is
Yeah,
allowing you. Because I am going to
I'm slamming,
slam
bro.
this Thanksgiving food, but it's in moderation, bro.
Yeah.
Like you have to just know. You have to, like you said, ask God for the wisdom to understand your own body.
Yep.
Once you do that, then you good. But it's also like, because that's spiritual too. But in spiritual sense, it's just like your spirit. Like we not finna indulge in watching a bunch of gang banging, witchcrafting, like, because then it's not gonna feed your spirit.
Yeah.
So just like you want to build your temple in the natural, you want to build yourself in the spiritual. So
It's all about being like that's really the main thing is being obedient.
yeah,
But really opening like you have to open somebody's mind to
yeah,
have them question, okay, am I being this, like, is the Lord trying to tell me something? You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like, so with me it was like somebody saying something about food, and I kept like before, when I kept hearing about it, and I'm just like
yeah,
I'm not really paying attention to it, even though I'm asking the Lord like what's going on.
yeah,
And then somebody saying like helping me question, it's like you really have to, because Jesus always asks questions
yeah,
like what is this, or why is that, what do you think about this, like what do you think about it, you
yeah,
know what I mean? So really ask yourself this question: have you been asking yourself or telling yourself like, I really need to start eating good,
yeah,
like I really want to start exercising?
yeah.
Like if you've been saying that, then that's
Just,
more so the Holy Spirit telling you that's
yeah,
what you need to start doing, you
yeah,
know what I mean? And just like, okay, I hear you, Lord. Like, okay, what's the next step, right?
yeah,
That's just it, and He'll tell you next step, next step,
yeah,
next step, and and I think a lot of people fear like, oh, what if I don't hear the Lord? Or what if I don't hear the Lord telling me not to pick up that cheese? More often than not, like when you already have the mindset of obeying, a lot of times you're not gonna do stuff that you're normally used to doing,
yeah,
like because he's leading you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And we more so gonna find out when we get there. Like, yeah, you didn't do that because
yeah,
I told you not to do it. You probably won't even think about not doing that. You just like didn't do it because you weren't thinking about. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, I'm the one who put that in you
yeah,
because I flow through you. And a lot of times like we fear not hearing God, but like people heard God and didn't even know they was hearing God. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like Saul when Samuel said, I'm sending you somebody. Saul didn't even know God was sending him
yeah,
to Samuel. So a lot of times we're going and not even knowing that
yeah,
God is motioning us or moving us
yeah,
because we belong to Him. You know what I mean? Like we are His, and Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice," and we're hearing His voice most of the time, not even knowing that we're hearing His
yeah,
voice. You know what I mean? Because it's just we think it's us a lot of times.
yeah. And
Like
it's,
it's more so it's Him
yeah.
talking through
You
us.
just have to know, and that's why it's important. One, so you can hear him, to be filled with the Holy Spirit. Two, you have to read your word, because nothing God's gonna tell you is gonna go against His word. And then three, bro, Abraham ain't no God. That
Exactly.
young didn't. He was that, like, God's people wasn't established at that point.
Yep.
So Abraham didn't know God, and he still did it. I'm pretty sure Noah really ain't no God neither. Like, he didn't. And even then, like, with another one, Moses really didn't know God.
Yeah.
He didn't understand that burning bush. Like, he didn't know all that,
Yeah.
like, until it happened. Like, and it's okay to have to understand and know God. Like, we're never going to get to a point where we
Well,
fully
we know.
know
Yeah.
God.
Exactly.
Like, we're just not until we get to heaven.
Yeah.
But to understand and to grow with Him, it's always God always there to talk to you and
Yeah.
tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
He ain't going. He said He's never going to leave us or forsake us. He also said His word ain't coming back void.
Void.
So
Exactly.
I'm going. God, your word said this.
Yeah.
So what we doing?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you just have to, like we said, we've been saying a lot of stuff in each, like, episode, kind of, and it's just, I think it's just the Lord just harping it, not just for them but for us too, that we have to start getting comfortable with being
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Like, and that's a part of, with working out, your body's gonna feel
Yeah.
sore. Sometimes you got to eat a little less. Your body's gonna, your stomach gonna growl.
Yeah.
And then another thing the Lord just said was we have to ask God for discipline and self control.
Yeah.
It's not always about, oh, I don't wanna have sex with this person. No, it could be food too, bro. It's sin is sin.
Yeah.
It says in the word, people so focused on killing somebody, but if you look at her butt and say you trying to smack her booty, or if you looking at that food and you licking your lips and you sweating and you could just, Lord, I can't. Give me a burger. Like it's the same thing. Like sin is sin. Separation from God is but we don't want to be at that place. So just ask God that we just give us the strength to be disciplined, to have self-control, and to press through these times, because the world getting crazier. That means God coming stronger. Like we are His elect. We are His chosen. So
SDSC. I made that up like mad long ago. Self-discipline, self-control. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Great.
Put that on the wall.
So,
SDSC.
Yeah, but I was surprised you came up with a little something today.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
And you came mad fresh today.
Yeah. I wouldn't say mad. I mean, it's just
bro.
I always match, bro. Like, it
ain't about the matching. You just came with the cream sweatsuit.
Yeah.
You look good, my boy.
Trying to be like you, man. Trying to be like you when I get older.
I look crazy. I'm bald headed now, bro. It's mad cold in here, and I think it's even colder because my head.
Oh yeah, you did. Tell the people what you did, bro.
I shaved my head. I had a day off, and I was like, bro, I'm tired of my head.
It was lower than that though when I first seen it.
Yeah, it's going back to being low.
You did? You say you was keeping it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. And I'm low key thinking about like razoring it, like shaving cream.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you actually did use a razor. So you just did straight
clippers. Yeah, clippers. And I rounded myself up.
Okay.
Don't look bad though.
Yeah, don't look bad, man. Don't look bad. Is it a reason why you're doing that?
So I always kind of like the nice beard, and I think my beard is decent with a low, like with a bald, like Mr. Clean, smack you on the head, like So
you getting older. That's what that is. You getting older.
Nah, but I even thought about it like as I started like in my early 20s. I thought about it.
Yeah.
I would just never cut my beard off again. I did that like 2 years ago, and I look crazy.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Just had the stash.
It look good. Are you gonna keep it like rounded? Keep your beard?
Yeah.
Or you just
Nah, because I trimmed it up out here too. You know?
Yeah. You look good, man. You look like you mature.
That's crazy because some people be like, it's weird because some people say I look younger. Some people I say I look older. But I don't be.
It's not necessarily like, to me. It's not necessarily like that. It's not older, younger. Just like it's more like mature. Like you, I don't know. It just looks. It looks different in the yeah. It just makes you look mature. Like I wouldn't say older or younger. Just
I think I look my age.
Yeah, you look at age. It's mature. To me, I mean, everybody got their own, definition of what they think it look like. So to me, it just looks mature.
You look young today.
Thank you, man.
You always look mature, but you look like you
look like I'm
like you could be my age. Like
I'm about to go gangbang or something.
No, bro.
Okay,
it's like, bro, you don't never look like that. I see Jesus in you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, my brother.
Before we go and we do our songs, what's your favorite like Thanksgiving dish?
Oh man, I got a lot.
See,
favorite. So to say, if I can't have nothing but this on Thanksgiving, I gotta say mac and cheese.
All right, you valid. But I tell people all the time, the whole meal can be nasty, but if that mac and cheese good, I'm straight. Yeah. I'm straight.
Yeah, I gotta say mac and cheese.
I'm straight.
Well.
You like your food touching? Like your food touching or no?
I don't mind it.
But I love it.
I don't mind it.
It brings a whole new flavor.
It depends on what's touching what though. Like you can't just put everything on one plate.
Brother, like
no, when I mean like, okay, I'm gonna throw the what do you call it? The cranberry sauce.
Oh God, you eat that?
You don't like cranberry sauce?
No, bro.
You're bugging.
No.
You don't like cranberry sauce?
No, I don't like berries. Strawberries,
you don't like, you just weird. You don't like nothing too much. But like, all right, so like stuffing, and then on top of mac and cheese, on top of the mashed potatoes, on top of the chicken. I don't mind it touching. Like if it's all on one plate, But like throwing them on top of each other, I just can't.
So do you do mac and cheese bite, yams bite, or do you do like mac and cheese yams all on one fork and then?
It depends,
brother. I'm slamming it.
Yeah,
you want my peak fork.
But how do you how can you taste all of it?
It's a whole new world, bro. It's like, when Adam and Eve ate that fruit. I know their eyes was open. It's like my eyes got open.
So you're trying to tell me you put all that in the blender, blend it and eat it?
Yeah, probably so.
Oh my god, yeah,
bro. That's not. That's Thanksgiving food, bro. Peak
touching is one thing. Mixing it is a whole.
Bro, peak fork. Got mac and cheese. I don't like collard greens, so mac and cheese, yams, green beans, ham, stuffing, all on one fork. And then my mom put pineapples with like her glaze. Mm-hmm. Take a piece of the pineapple on it too. Yo, son. I can't wait for Thursday.
Are y'all gonna have cranberry sauce? Or
probably
you just
so.
Don't have,
no, they probably. I just don't. Well, ooh, my bad, y'all. Sorry for your ears. Probably so. I just don't. If I don't like it, I don't pay attention to it. Like I don't eat turkey. I don't care how you cook it, prepare it, and we got great cooks in our family.
Why you don't eat turkey?
It's dry, bro.
I was like that too, but there's certain parts of the turkey that's not dry.
Bro, the skin, immaculate. The actual meat. Bro, that's why you have cranberry sauce. So I've never seen somebody not have cranberry sauce on their if they have cranberry sauce, it's on their turkey. Why? Because the turkey is dry.
I look for the dark meat, bro. There's dark meat on turkey.
That's great.
You ever had like jerk turkey?
I don't like jerk.
Oh my God. Like, bro, like what do you like, bro? Like you'll be a great cook for somebody who wants to eat right. Because you don't like anything. Like,
bro, a lot of people don't like stuffing. I love stuffing.
I don't like stuffing.
I
eat it, but I don't.
But I understand why people don't like it, but I love it. It's a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, bunch of nothing.
Like, also, I like corned beef hash. It's the best dog food in the world. Dog human food in the world.
I can eat it depending on what I eat it with.
Slam it.
Yeah, I can't eat it by itself, though.
Oh, I will eat it by itself. Slam it. Put some ketchup on it.
So you like Spam?
Never had it.
Oh.
I like sardines.
Yeah, I can.
Sardines, bang.
I can do sardines. I like you had it with grits.
I love grits.
You had it with grits?
Sardines and grits? Nah. It's probably good, though.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
Especially with some hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. I don't know hot sauce, but...
You don't like hot sauce?
No, I don't. Not with that. I do like the cheese and the grits, some salt, and then...
No, I like my grits like sweet. So like a little bit of sugar, some non-dairy creamer, butter.
Sometimes I like it like that.
Get in there.
I don't know how I'm feeling.
But yeah, you crazy. Like cranberry sauce?
You crazy. You talking about something, you going to put that drink in a mixer and eat it. Like heck to the no.
I bet, I'm telling you, I do it.
Yeah, you tripping.
You crazy. But yeah, mac and cheese is the most elite dish there is. It's not even close. Like, not close at all. Like, wow. What's your song? Don't have it ready, do you?
No, I do.
Wow. Everybody put the clapping emoji in the comments because Justin's got a song ready.
Heaven Slide by Sean D.
I feel like I've heard that. Sean D fire. Yeah. He fire. Can I just do an album? Like just do the whole album?
Yeah, sure.
Is it self-proclaimed? Yeah. So the Sons of Sunday, I'm wildin'. The Sons of Sunday dropped an album called The Sons of Sunday. It's like with Chris Brown, the Christian Chris Brown. Not, yo, excuse me, miss. No, not him. But him, Stephen Furtick, and some more people, Leland, and all them, they came out with a little album. They kind of grouped up together again. So the album from top to bottom, don't miss. I played it for Justin. He was bopping his head. This is on, and it's so good, Justin will probably call it a classic.
Classic.
So, I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I will be slamming my food on the fork, and hopefully that everything is touched, like the juices and all. Oh, and do you eat Hawaiian rolls, bro?
Oh, yeah, I love Hawaiian rolls.
Do you have so when you have ham, do you put the ham in the Hawaiian roll?
It depends.
You low-key a picky eater, bro.
For the most, I am. Yeah.
But you might be worse than me.
No, I'm definitely not worse than you.
Yes, you are.
But everything I ask you if you eat, you say no.
All right, ask me 5 things right now. I bet I say yes.
S'mores.
No, but you know I don't like chocolate. You know I don't like sweet because we just
actually everything you don't eat, bro.
Because we just bro, be fair, bro. Stuff you don't know.
All right, do you eat bananas?
No. Ooh.
Oh my gosh! See, I'm being as fair as I can.
Okay,
be,
okay.
Like, you don't eat fruit.
I do eat fruit.
You don't eat chocolate.
I do eat fruit.
Like, you don't eat.
I do eat fruit.
All right. So I said you don't eat bananas.
No.
Do you eat? You don't eat turkey. Can't ask that. Okay, so you eat ham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll slam some ham.
Do you eat plums?
Never had one, so I can't say.
Oh my gosh, you never had a plum? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like you are like
I'm
low
fearfully
key
and wonderfully made.
Like you low key. You're crazy. Low key, you're crazy. Like, you are food crazy. Nectarine. Do you even know what a nectarine is?
No, I don't. What is a nectarine?
Yo, you are tripping.
Is that the small like orange?
It looks like a plum, bro. Like they plums, nectarines, kind of.
Oh no, I don't know what
peach.
That is. I've never had it, but I like peach flavored stuff, so that counts.
You never had a peach? Like,
nah,
like, bro.
I've never had a peach.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I like mango flavored stuff too, and I've never had that.
I'm about all this fruit, bro, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna have you try it. So no bananas, no peach, no
bananas is just it's the texture, bro. For actual bananas, but the banana flavored stuff is disgusting.
Do you like rice?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I slam rice.
Collard greens.
I told you I don't like collard greens, but I like turnip greens and like spinach and green beans. Like I like yeah.
Turnip greens and collard greens is kind of like the same.
No, bro, it tastes so different to me. I think it's the vinegar. I think it's too vinegary.
What is wrong with you?
What you mean?
Bro, what is wrong with you?
What you mean?
You don't like anything.
I do.
Like you are weird.
No, bro.
Yes, you're weird.
No.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, this might ruffle your feathers. I don't like watermelon.
Oh god, yeah.
I think it's just.
I eat it, but I just don't. I don't go for it. Yeah, I'm with you. It's like just water with some.
I'll slam anything that's a potato.
Okay, good. You like potatoes?
Yeah.
Waffles.
Yeah, I'll slam waffles.
Pancakes.
They're alright.
Sometimes
They can get soggy quick.
Yeah. Alright.
I just started eating sausage for real.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Eat bacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ate the pig.
Pork chops.
I just started eating that again, but that's because I used to eat it a lot when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. So it just got kind of
got tired of it. Yeah.
Backing off of it.
What's something I don't?
Steak.
Yeah, I hate Brussels sprouts.
You don't like? I used to not like it, but I like them now.
Asparagus is nasty.
I used to not like it like that now too. Eat onions.
Yeah, yeah. I used to not like raw onions, like on like burgers and stuff like that. But yeah. Even on like my subs now, I get raw onions.
Yeah, me too.
Olives, disgusting.
Purple ones. Yeah, I don't like olives either.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
No, bro. No, I'm talking about like the regular, like fruit. Like you don't even like fruit. Like how do you not? I
like tomatoes. I'll eat a tomato like a red tomato, like it's an apple.
Bro, I was talking about fruit, bro.
That is a fruit.
You don't like berries.
Okay.
Like what?
I like grapes.
That's like the only real fruit that's
no.
sweet.
I like oranges.
Okay, that's a fruit.
Oh, you know what's
apples? Do you like apples?
Yeah, I can't bite into the apple. I think I'm allergic to the core, but like apple slices, yeah, I'll get with apples. I don't like grapefruit. That's nasty.
Yeah, I don't really like grapefruit either.
So I like it, bro. But hearts out to y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all have a blessed one.
Yeah, y'all gonna see this after Thanksgiving though. So
yeah.
But I hope y'all ate well.
Cause I will.
Yeah.
Hopefully I got leftovers. Cause there's a lot of people coming to my house.
Yeah. Ain't nobody coming here.
I'm coming. Coming Thursday night.
Door.
That's rude.
Yeah, it's not.
The Bible says knocking shall be open.
Yeah, he's talking about him, not me.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Life, we living life more abundantly. Life more abundantly. Life more abundantly. Grace is overflowing. Grace is overflowing. Grace is overflowing. Grace is overflowing. And if you want it, then come get it. It's a free gift. And then you'll be living life more abundantly. Life more abundantly. Life more abundantly. Life more abundantly.